hello. What is up, everybody who's in the chat? Crystal, thank you, Crystal Jones. I really appreciate that. Rena, what's good? Um, Love is Blind gave you a lot of messiness. And the messiness continues because the rest of the season dropped today, basically. Sahara, what's good? Love the Fridays. Another round, thank you. Another round. Last time I meant to make you a moderator. You gonna be a moderator going forward. I like that. I like how that looks. Hi, Crystal Gibbs. Hi, Brianna. Just binge Love is Love is Blind is hectic this season. Tanisha, hey. Evoking Emotions with E. What's good, lovely P? Hey, hey. Beautiful Tsunami. Beautiful. Tsunami, hey. Throughout this, y'all are gonna hear my niece. Where she sleeps is right here. So she's fighting sleep, fighting. So you're gonna hear her. Hello, still Anastasia. I got a bone to pick with production because I really cannot wrap my head around why Cornelius was here. I'm still pissed. I am still very much irritated because what did he think Coming to Ready to Love was gonna do? Like, you know how we joke around saying, oh, this person came for a platform, this person came for whatever. I truly, truly believe Cornelius came for a platform. I do. I truly believe it. Yeah. Because I'm vexed, you guys. I'm vexed. Anyways, what y'all saying? Hi, Jamie. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Nakia. Carrie's in here. Amor. Abena, Marcia, Shaku. Where can I watch Love is Blind? It's on Netflix. I love when she does her random appearances. My niece, not today. Not today. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I have a special guest with me too. Hubby joined. Hey, hubby, what's good? I love when y'all have your husbands around because they probably think I'm a hot fool, but that's okay. That's a title I claim. Don't worry about that. Do not worry about that. Hi, another round. I'm so enjoying Love is Blind and Married at First Sight Australia. Married at First Sight Australia is giving me what US could never give. I feel you. This season of Mask can just be thrown away. Exactly. Hi, Divine Me. Thank you, Nakia. Appreciate that. Oh, you guys are being so sweet to me today. I don't even know how to handle it. Yes, hit that like button, y'all. Okay, so this week is what? A female elimination. We get 2 new people as well. Who do y'all think is going? My husband finds you hilarious. I love that for me. Right, Abena, it's giving. Honestly, Evoking Emotions, I wouldn't be surprised if it was scripted because the theatrics, I'm like, there's no way these relationships are real. There's no way. Hey, Lakeisha girl, how you doing? You think AP is going? At this point, if she stayed, she has to have some relationship with somebody in production. There's no need. There's no need for her to still be here. Absolutely not. Exclusive insider only for you, Queen. I went to school with the new gentleman coming. Oh! Well, give us the tea. Another round. Give us the tea. We would like to know. I barely remember these people's names. I'm typically bad at names, but for some reason this season they've stuck quickly with me. Hi, Ramona. Find as many glasses of wine. Aw. Hey, moving forward. Hi, Star Boyd. Yes, Star Boyd. Hi, Jay. Love my energy. Thank you. It's on a low today, so I'm going to be forcing it out. I'm going to be forcing it. I think the one with the blue color contacts should go. Shoot, what's her name? Carmen? Ooh, okay. So if I was to say between Carmen and AP, who would I rather? I honestly think I would rather AP because at least Carmen is trying. And it seems like AP, I don't know if she's just been placed with the wrong people, but it seems like she's just looking for reasons not to like everybody she comes in contact with. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But then again, yeah, Carmen don't like the locks. Carmen doesn't like nothing. So maybe Carmen should go too. Who knows? We'll do a double. Do a double elimination. Hi, Destiny B. Hi, Lady Oracle. Hi, SJ. Hi, beloved. All right, so I'm hearing the episode. Before it starts, I have to do my Okay, it hasn't started yet. Has it? No, it hasn't. We good. Yeah, before it starts, for anybody who is new here, I talk throughout the episode. If that's not your zhuzh, don't bother complaining. Just click off the video and keep it pushing. Nobody in the chat, nor I, will be offended. Number 2, the episode may or may not be available 24 hours from now. I take it down because of copyright. Please don't ask me to keep it up. I'm trying to keep my channel intact, okay? And number 3, be kind in the comments because, you know, if anybody was here for the monkey watermelon situation, you will swiftly be blocked if you're disrespectful. So, yeah. You hit that like early. Thank you, EB. We appreciate that over here. I say we and it's only me. Don't know why I'm speaking in plurals, but yes. Feels good to watch with you all. Agreed. Watch party vibes, period.
Wiley, it seemed like the ladies mentioning your youth is what's giving them pause.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna set you up with somebody closer to your age.
All right now.
Can you handle that?
I can do more than handle that, Tommy.
Okay. This week, Power to Eliminate is back in the fellas' hands.
Stunning. 10 out of
Hello,
10.
I am a mother, a goddess, an entrepreneur. My last relationship was very toxic. I found out he was cheating when I was 6 months pregnant. I ended it, and I never looked back.
You look good.
Well, thank you.
Looking amazing. Oh my gosh. looking like a caramel sundae over there.
Listen, go ahead and just be a Snickers, okay?
I was like, okay, all right. I already feel the energy, but I feel like it's always better when you have a connection here first. You know what I mean? Let's see where this could go.
I need him to put his hands down. It's giving nervous energy.
I'm Donovan. I'm originally from Los Angeles, California. I was outside all the time, playing football on the street, baseball, basketball, name it, we did it. I grew up with all women. I kind of felt that I was a man at an early age, taking charge of certain things, but in a kind way. I think that was one of the biggest things my grandmother always told me. She always talked about being patient and being kind.
You look amazing.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, my eyes are all over the place. It's a lot to take in.
Well, good.
But it's
Well,
great.
good.
It's all good.
When I first laid eyes on her, I thought she was beautiful, beautiful young lady, very tall. That was actually one of the things that I was very attracted to. But I want to see if this is a connection.
I met someone who I thought, you know, I did want everything with. I wanted a family, I wanted to be married, and that did not go how we talked about, how we planned. That was the first time I've ever been in that situation, and definitely the last. I don't know if I truly can say I've been in love.
So I'm hoping to meet somebody that I can vibe with. You know, that can be the Martins of my Jeep.
Oh. now you speaking my language. Yeah.
I've been single for 9 years, celibate for 6 months. So,
I saw a couple of indications that she may have wanted me. She's a wild stallion, but not someone I want to tame. I want this person to really be for me and I for them. I'm just not at a point right now where I want to settle for anything less than that.
Okay, some interesting, at least it was better than AP's date. I felt like these dates were boring, but they weren't that boring, so I'll take it. Let's skip to Clifton. Precious, baby. You gotta feel the territory before you jump in with the heat, you know? Because he was already like, oh, she's a wild, I don't think he said like wild child, but I'm gonna use wild child, but I don't wanna tame her. And of course, that's what you would get. Like, Precious is kind of like laid on thick a little bit. Not she's channeling Camille. Stop it. That was not necessarily honesty. If you decide that is not your lifestyle, then don't feel bad. That's true. That is true. Yeah, no, Precious was laid it on thick. And I feel like you got to feel it out first. Just a little bit. Just to show them that you're multifaceted. But he clearly was... He saw what she put down. He just refused to pick it up. She thought he didn't see it, but he saw it. He didn't want to pick it up. He didn't want to do that. No. Wild Stallion, yes, that's what he said, yes. MC Light and P.O., no, nay. I don't want to see P.O. on my screen no more. Moving on to Tina. Tina also wears contacts, I noticed, but I'd rather the brown than the blue. Every day, I would rather the brown than the blue. I'll just leave it there. I have more notes on Wiley. I feel like Wiley... Yeah, his youth is a disadvantage in this cast of people, but I also think like he doesn't know how to put on the charm. He doesn't know how to be confident in a space. Like, sir, take up the room, like be assertive, show them what you got to offer. Cause right now, like the hands and the face, it's exuding a lot of nervous energy. And clearly he was very enamored by her, which is great, but you also want to take the lead a little bit, show her that you could charm her. Cause to me, it's looking like I'm looking at a little boy and you in your 30s. Like, come on. No, Wiley's arms are looking good. You're glad they brought a younger woman for Wiley? Honestly, I would rather see Tina with the other young guy. I don't know if he's young, but there's Wiley and then there's the guy with the locks. Tori. I want to see how they interact. Because right now, Wiley in general, just, yeah, he's awkward. Riley had no swag. Wiley can go. Yeah, he doesn't know how. Well, fake it. Tori is 39? Wow. He looks great for knocking on 40. Sheesh. He's really, wow, he looks amazing. Wiley seems young, like immature. I don't know if it's immaturity. I don't know if it's feeling uncomfortable in the space. I don't know if it's overwhelmed by all the beauty that the people are bringing. Like it's just not for Wiley. Not this season, not the process, maybe not love in general, but we don't know yet. That might be a premature judgment. Wiley, sweet baby angel, he's not ready for this space. He's not. Oh, man.
I set up a date with Joy to make pottery. Just that smile brings me in. So I'm excited because this is something that she's into.
Okay.
Hello, Joy. How are you doing? How are you doing? What do you want out of this process?
I want to be happy.
Okay.
And I want to share those life experiences with someone special.
Okay. So what does happiness look like for you?
Unconditional, honest love.
Honest.
A lot of laughs. You know what I mean?
Because you were very fun, and that's why I picked up on you.
Okay.
Initially,
I try to live up to my name.
I haven't had the experiences of a relationship in a traditional sense.
What did you have?
I had, just dating. It was dating.
Do you feel like that was because you were being guarded a bit and maybe protect? Yeah.
I mean, I gotta trust you. I can be a little bit nonchalant at times. I'm always in control of my environment, but Joy allows me to kind of have fun and let go.
Going into this date with AP, I don't know what to think because our interactions prior to this one-on-one has not been, like, I would say, good. And one of the ladies is going to be eliminated later on in the week. So I think this one-on-one is much needed for us to see if we have any connections with one another and to move forward from that point.
My thing is be Superman, and that's great. I'm going to support you being Superman. But you have to understand I'm not a Lois Lane type of woman, right?
She's a woman that, knows what she wants and she's sure of herself. So that's the energy I'm picking up for her, but I want to see if she has like a softer, nurturing side. Because I need someone that has that nurturing side as well. Are you affectionate?
I'm very affectionate.
Are you?
Yeah.
Really?
I am. That's actually one of my love languages.
Is it?
Yeah.
Physical touch?
It is. My late husband was 14 years my senior, so he was older. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was older. And I never saw it coming, you know.
Okay.
But it happened, and, you know, I'm truly grateful for that experience. I really am.
When AP shares some of her deep, dark secrets with me, she's being vulnerable with me. She wants to have those deep conversations to where we're digging into each other's, you know, life. It was a connection, but it wasn't on a romantic level.
Yes, another round. They're both guarded together. So I'm going to talk about the Laverne and Joy date. That's the first time I have felt some kind of normalcy from Laverne. I was like, okay, he's asking some good questions. He's sharing a good bit about himself. He picked a more interactive date, which I love. I don't really like just the dinner dates, and I don't like the group dates. So the pottery, I think, was a good idea, especially that he took the note that Joy loves that. Somebody asked if Joy and Walter used to date. I think that's what's going around. I think so. Joy and Laverne was fun. Yeah, it was nice. It was a lighthearted date. There was some flirtiness, but it wasn't too sexual. Yeah, there was the innuendo, but child, it's ready to love. It's expected at this point. AP and Demetrius. AP, I'm not the measurer of when somebody is over grief, when they're ready to get back on the saddle. So I don't want to say she's not ready. I don't know. But I think like what she said makes me think then ready to love was not the process for you. You might be ready to love, but not where you have to multi-date a lot of people, and it's also on TV, and there's like also the pressures of us, the people, like maybe this was not the way to get back into it. You know, because so far, the people who she had a problem with before, Clifton looked like her brother, Wiley looked like her student, and now with Demetrius, she's not soft, and she doesn't need to be soft, but it's going to be hard for a man to kind of see where he fits in if you're like a I got it all kind of woman. Like you don't need to come here. And it's commendable that you got it all. But you got a wall up that's impenetrable at this point. Like who has the space to come in? And do you want somebody to come in? Maybe you don't. I don't know. And it's an interesting one too, because her spouse passed. And I personally know a lot of people who once they lost that person, they said, you know what? That was my greatest love. I don't even have the desire to try again. Maybe that's a realization she'll come to later, but that's what it's feeling like it's going to be for her. Her and PO seem like they would be a perfect fit. Yeah, hopefully they could get eliminated at the same time. Yeah, I'm getting hard vibes. She needs no man right now vibe. Yeah, big wall. You can flirt without all the extra innuendos. This is true. Her sugar daddy, oh my gosh. Read before you speak, Elaine. Read before you speak. Being in the process will make her ready to love. No, I don't like that. Jessica, I don't like that. Because the process isn't to prepare you. That's not the show. The show is at the end of it, you have your partner. This is not no workshop kind of show. If it was meant to be like that, then they need to tweak a lot of things up because there's no coaching, there's no matchmaking, there's no therapy, there's nothing. So no, don't put it to the process to make people ready.
Hey, y'all think it's a little bit different from like we being older men, like how we love now and compared to how we was younger? Like,
for me, like when I was younger, I thought my physical attraction was love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I thought having sex was love. Now where I'm at, I'm like, I want that emotional tie with you. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to be vulnerable with you.
Today's Sunday?
Yeah.
Y'all is preaching the gospel out here.
That's facts. Sometimes they be ready, you know.
Wiley couldn't relate. Okay, Uncle Tommy.
Yeah! Power! Yeah!
Yes, sir.
You got the music.
I'm sorry, y'all. Tori looks great today. Oh my gosh.
In the name of
He looks
Oh man, you just see skin and you just see like shapes and curves and oh my God.
I hadn't met Donovan yet. So when I walked up, I was like, who is this fine man?
Tell me about yourself. Tell me what you're looking for.
I am looking for something real.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I am truly ready to love. I want to just find my forever. You know what I mean? I've been blessed to be very successful in my careers, and now I'm just ready to add some love to the mix.
Instantly, you know, I thought she was beautiful, really down to earth. It sparked my interest.
Haven't quite had as good of luck in love as I have in business, but hopefully this process changes it, you know?
I love to hear a man that when they know what they want, they go after it.
Yeah.
So they be like, I want you, I want you.
Right, I would definitely come after you.
Really?
Yeah. I am very intentional about what my intent is.
Talking to Paul feels very natural.
You're pretty interesting, I will say.
You too, you too. It's more of a magnetic connection in that age isn't going to be an issue.
We should talk outside of this.
Okay.
My rule of thumb is the younger they are, the more trouble they are.
You should take my number.
However, it's almost like she has this old soul to her, and that is like super attractive.
If we're going to continue on in this journey and possibly get into a relationship, there's going to be times when we disagree, right? It's inevitable.
Possibly.
I mean, it's inevitable. There's always going to be some kind of disagreement. We're not going to have a perfect relationship.
No, I'm just saying possibly because I am going to get in a relationship with you.
Oh.
But what are you saying?
Oh, so you're set
meant.
on that, huh?
I'm very intentional.
Oh.
Very
okay, let me just go ahead and...
We like that.
Hey,
I see a cast iron, two cast irons. Feel it.
that is what you see.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I've had my eye on Eric for a minute. I saw a little Dakia in there, talking, breathing him. It was time for her to move on.
Carmen comes in. She threw me for a whole loop. She's going to manipulate things into her favor. You find me later.
I shall.
Okay. All
I
right.
shall.
Enjoy.
When I step on a scene, to back off. I'm kidding, not really.
No, you're not.
Who's number one?
The obvious.
Me, okay. Just one. Say it with your mouth. I didn't hear it.
The mouth says you.
Eric, don't do me like that. Oh, Carmen. Oh, my mind. Okay. So when everybody arrived, I first was like, ooh, foundation is not matching, but it's okay. We're going to move on. And then I was like, Precious looks so good. Not that I expected her to look bad, but I didn't expect her to look bad. She looks so good. Oh my gosh. I'm just sick of the deep thing, but it's okay, boo-boo. You like it, I love it, it's fine. She looks stunning. Tori also took me by surprise. I said, okay, he let his hair down. That's a good look. It's a really good look. It's a really good look. Dakia, oh no, who was talking? Before Dakia, Tina and Poe. I know there are some Poe's riders in here. There's Poe's riders in the chat, but I'm going to talk about him. I want to see him have a conversation where like he's truly vulnerable and flirty and charming. Maybe that's what I'm missing because I still see like the uncle at the party who you really be trying to dodge the whole night. Like that's what I get when I see Paul. So they're going to need to change the narrative of him for me to hop on that train. Tina seems to love it. She likes the older guys. Poe likes the younger girls. He thinks they're a little bit of trouble, but he's still going to pursue her. She got a child too, so I don't know if he's trying to play stepdaddy. Wait, does he have kids? I don't know. I don't remember. Paul seems like an old school player. Yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Moving on to Dakia and Eric, I'm still loving the vibes. The vibes are still immaculate between the two of them. I think that they have a good balance between banter and seriousness. Like they have meaningful conversations, but they still charm each other. They still kind of draw each other in. There's still that sensuality between the two of them. And that's what I want to see more of on the show. I don't want to see a purely sexual connection or just like all business when you're looking at AP, you know what I mean? Or even PO sometimes. I'm like, y'all, bring in some character, bring in some personality. And then you have Carmen coming in. Girl, if you knew him, if you hired him years ago and y'all have been in contact all this time, you missed your opportunity. You missed your opportunity. Because let's do a flashback from every single time somebody knew somebody prior to coming on the show. Where are they now? Not together. You missed your opportunity. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do. Carmen is a villain? Absolutely. And she knows it too, and she loves it. If Carmen tries to bully Eric away from Dakia, I'm going to Potomac and I'm coming for Carmen. Stop it.
I mean, you are part of the cream that has risen to the top.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Somebody speak poetry so you know it's me. I'm gonna take you on an odyssey. It's a facade to be. I'm trying to get into your inner soul, better yet your mind. And I'm just telling you, baby girl, when I look at you, you're a star. Freestyle, you know what I'm saying?
I look at Tori as such a cool person. I enjoy his humor, his personality, and just him overall. I really appreciate our time together.
Freestyle off the dome, you know what I'm saying?
Precious had all this energy, like, we just gonna have a good old time.
Wiley, you are a badass.
That's how you make you look.
Bend over. I'm a freak for the right, for the right man.
And I'm like, that's a little bit amped. Like, you need to dial that down some. Let's do this, though. Let me mingle, because I'm going to talk to a couple other people. I want you to do the same.
I'm doing the same.
Okay.
You like sweets?
I love sweets. I love baked goods. I'm so excited about this. You have no idea.
This is for you. You check these out right quick. You know what I'm saying? Let the fat kid out. So that's a chocolate raspberry.
They look
and that's
delicious.
And that's a bourbon maple.
Tori's the first person to give me any type of gift in this process, and it shows me that he's a true Southern gentleman. There's just such intentionality there that I feel really special.
I really want to tell you how much I really appreciate this. This is really sweet.
This cupcakes with me.
Not as sweet as you, but they're sweet.
I love that Tori is very transparent, which is very different from Demetrius. And it also kind of made me feel like he had a little edge on Demetrius.
So my late husband passed almost 5 years ago.
I am sorry to hear that.
I did my work. Now I'm ready. Now it's time for mama to, possibly find love again, so.
In my mind, I'm like, man, sometimes people talk about their past to help get over it. I'm not sure 100% that she's okay with it and ready to love.
Exactly.
Hey, Demetrius.
What's popping over
I see what's popping. Them pecs.
When I see her acting a certain way, making like little comments, it does make me wonder what depth does she want her relationship to go.
Can I explain it just really quickly?
Yeah, go ahead.
I like being social because it allows me to feel different energies. And I know we're two separate sides of the spectrum with that. You're a very classy stand-up man, but I like to see different personalities to try to get like a vibe off them.
Sometimes I feel that big personality that I have can make men a little insecure, but I don't want to live my world closed in. I want to see what's out there. And I don't know if Demetrius is open to that ideology.
I had so much to say and then I went blank. Let's just start with Precious since she was just right there. Yeah. Girl. Yes, you're here to have a fun time. You're here to enjoy. But if people can't see past the fun time girl, that's all you're going to be, the fun time girl and not the let me build a life with girl to a person who is not also a fun time guy. Let me be more specific. But when she said, sometimes my outgoing personality makes guys insecure, not necessarily. It makes guys see you as somebody who is here for a good time, not a long time. And I don't think that has to do with insecurity. You can be bubbly and still be real and authentic and vulnerable and able to be multifaceted, show them that you have layers. But if you're just on 10, which kind of makes sense why she was connecting with Poe, and even P.O., and even P.O. was like, wow, she's full on. And that's very telling when the person who's been deemed full on calls you full on. You might be the fullest of ons, let me tell you. The whole villa friend zoned her. You hear me? Every single one of them. Demetrius and Precious, I think we got something. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Exactly. Even Paul the Creep was her. That's what I'm saying. Like it's unfortunate because I do like her. I like her energy. I like her vibe. But yeah, if she's giving party girl, then she's probably not going to have great success on the show. It's looking like she's going to be the one to leave. I'm seeing more people leave before Carmen does, and it's just not making sense to me, man. It's not making sense to me. Yes, it comes off thirsty for sure. Who else did we see in this segment? No, it wasn't Tori. It was Eric talking to what's her name? AP. And he pinpointed what we pinpointed. I feel like production is doing AP dirty because I'm sure she talks about more than just being a widow, but them making that her storyline really paints a picture to us, the public, that, oh, she's not ready, she's not ready, she's not ready. And widows can be ready. Widowers can be ready. But when they make it seem like that's all she talks about on all the dates, we have the perception that she's definitely not ready. But the good thing for us is that even people on the show are also picking up on that. So maybe she truly just isn't ready for the process. Maybe love in general, but definitely not for the process. Tori and Sabrina, I like them. I'm not mad at them. Oh, somebody thinks AP is ready. Okay. Maybe. Precious is 6 months abstinent. That is true. That's true. So yeah, she did say she's ready to burst, so that could be it. Not Tori and me. Oh, Nay, you better hop in them DMs before he's secured. Tori and Sabrina seems nice. Yeah, I'm not mad at them. I get no energy from Demetrius. You know what, lady? I can see why you say that. And it upsets me because I see so much potential in Demetrius, but he's not giving us enough personality.
Me and Sabrina have talked about it, like, hey, I think we would look good together. And I think we would, you know what I mean? But that remains to be seen. Me and Tori both have a connection with Sabrina. So now it's time for me to be intentional. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit more to let Sabrina know exactly this is what I want.
Yes.
But I've been enjoying meeting you. Because I was like trying to navigate my way to you, but you're getting a lot of love too.
Yeah,
so.
you know, but it is what
it is what it is. But I was like, you know what? You gotta make time.
Absolutely.
You gotta make time.
We've definitely been connecting, you know what I'm saying, like on a different level.
Yes.
I see you. You are someone that I really, truly want to see if I can build something. I want to, pursue something with you.
I'm happy to hear that, and likewise.
The ladies and I talk about the guys, and a conversation was brought up about Laverne. He's being distant. He's taking himself away from everyone.
Have you seen him around?
I thought he was around y'all.
No,
I haven't talked to him all day.
He not.
Child, what isn't going on with Laverne?
Cause it seems like you ain't the same Vern I know.
Oh no, I'm still saying Vern. You see, he ain't.
He has a God complex. He wants women to come to him. And I don't think Laverne was interested in being there just from his body language.
Look at how he is communicating to others.
You ain't giving me that same Vern energy.
Oh, nah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's so much, and you moving so much. Like, you know what? I just want to post up and chill for a bit.
Okay.
Just take in some vitamin D and all that.
Are we getting in the pool or what?
My intentions definitely is to get wet, but.
These two.
Oh. The sexual chemistry between Clifton and I mean, shoot, if y'all don't see it. Oh, it's there. It's there completely.
I don't even know what happened in this little segment. Somebody said Sabrina likes men to fight over her. I think so too. I don't know if she does it deliberately, but I feel that because I'm like, okay, if somebody who you're interested in maybe hasn't given you the energy that you typically receive, maybe show them a little bit more of like, yo, just so that you know, I'm still interested. What's the deal? Are we going forward? Are we not? At least Demetrius took the initiative to let her know that he plans on pursuing her. So that's good. But yeah, I like Sabrina. I think she's going to be better suited with Tori. And unfortunately, Demetrius, I don't see him with nobody. And that's sad. That's sad. Joy and, you think AP or Precious is going to go? I would agree. Joy and Clifton, I'm okay with seeing their playfulness because we've seen a serious side from them a few times now. So they can be flirty. And see, this is where I can take the innuendos. Because we don't get to see when people like call each other on the phone or when they're texting behind the scenes, when we see on screen multiple like sides of their personalities, then I'm okay with seeing the sexual innuendos, whatever. Because we've seen them talk about losing their fathers, how that shaped them as people. Even the first day, just like what they want in a relationship, where they see themselves being in the future. I'm like, okay, you know what? I could take the playfulness. I see Sabrina very well with Demetrius. I mean, I would too. Precious is moving mad as she knows it. She is. I can see it with Demetrius, but if she's gonna wait for him to approach her and he's gonna wait for her to approach him, they're never gonna meet each other. They're never gonna come together. So yeah, am I the only one who doesn't like Joy and Clifton together? Can't put my finger on it, but you might not be the only one, but I'm definitely not on the same boat. You're probably not the only one though. I like Tori for Sabrina. I don't think she's that physically attracted to him though. Really? Okay. Sabrina and Demetrius won't work. They both don't have any personality. I think Demetrius has personality, but maybe it takes somebody bringing it up. I would like to see him have a conversation with Tina. I just want to see if still with Tina he can't really showcase his personality, then maybe he's just bland all across the board. Cause yeah. Ace is sweet, but she should leave next. Yeah, I love her too, but she's not giving us. I like her a lot, but it seems like it's just not working for her. I don't think Joy and Clifton will make it to the end, but I like them together. Okay. I see Laverne and Joy together. Really? Really? I mean, Laverne this episode was putting a lot of the women off because he's not engaging with them. So we'll see how much longer we'll be seeing Laverne on screen. Ace is not really connecting with anyone either. Yeah, you're right. I prefer her over the mean one. I prefer the whole cast over Carmen, man. Laverne is acting like a spoiled child. I don't even think that he's acting. I think that he truly is the person who people tend to gravitate to. So now in this environment, when it's not happening, he maybe doesn't know how to get out of that.
Tommy, I just want to say thank you. She's actually closer to my age. And the funny thing is, like, you know, we were just bouncing off of each other. The whole conversation was just flowing, and it got deep quick. And I'm like, wait a minute.
On the blind date.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute now.
When did that happen?
She's time enough, she can get there with me.
She's nice. I like her. She's like got a really good spirit. You know, she told me that she dated a lot of older guys or whatever. That was kind of her speed. Her vibe is good.
All right.
I would say Sabrina. Me and her, like, we really vibe on a level that is not, it can't even explain it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like we have that unwritten chemistry with each other.
So mostly I would say Sabrina. That's my number one top, and it probably won't change.
I was like, okay, may the best man win. And that's always gonna be me.
I'm feeling Carmen. We hang out great, we talk great. Everything kind of intervenes with me, right? Okay. And then I'm still feeling Joy. We had a natural, organic connection.
AP, can you step forward, please?
I have a lump in my throat. I have butterflies in my stomach, and I'm nervous at this point.
Precious, can you step forward, please?
Not the step forwards. Oh my God.
What in the hell am I doing here? Okay, I am shocked. This man is possibly giving me my walking papers.
Y'all want to play truth or dare?
Try to get spicy.
I dare you to kiss the man that you have the best connection with.
Go nibble on the ear of the person that you feeling.
Sabrina is confused. She don't know which one of us she wants. I'm not gonna play no guessing games. You rocking with me or not?
Are you saying that you don't want to continue to explore this?
Ooh, another round. You were right. Another round. You were right. She likes to. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, I got thoughts on thoughts on thoughts. Clifton. Clifton, boy, we were rooting for you. What are you talking? Carmen? And here we were, all of us last week, side-eyeing Carmen, like, where is she getting the vibe from Clifton from? Clearly, she's reading the signs correctly. Clearly, she is reading the signs correctly. I am shocked. I am dumbfounded, bewildered, bamboozled, flabbergasted, or as my father would say, flagabasted. I'm just sheesh. A lot of people are not feeling Sabrina. And it seems like she's about to shoot herself in the foot with one of her strongest connections too, because she likes to be chased. That's what it seems like it's looking like. I kind of like, I'm going to be careful and not call them old, because I remember last season I said old and a lot of people were in their feelings, so I'm not going to do that. But I like seeing like more mature people like kind of play these cutesy games. Like, it's childish, but it forces them to really state where they stand, state your case, So the fact that, LOL in Elaine's voice, Carmen. Huh? First of all, thank you for spelling my name right. That's rare. Mature is the mature. Okay, the more mature people. Yes. It forces them to really say, okay, I'm feeling this person, I'm feeling that person in the presence of other people. That's why I love the Last Resort season in terms of the structure. The outcome was abysmal, but the structure was good because you're forced to watch your connection connect with someone else, and you have to decide, okay, am I going to step it up or am I going to fall back? Or make a whole new connection altogether. So I like that. They better keep Precious as long as... I felt like I saw Precious... only one person has that slick back wig. I feel like I saw Precious in the preview, so I think it's going to be her, and I think AP is going to leave. Because if AP stays after this episode, I'm telling you, she has a connection in production. That's the only reason. Ooh, you said Sabrina is giving Kyra vibes. I mean, you're not wrong. Wow. I can see that. I can. Yeah, what are y'all's thoughts? You guys are still stuck on Clifton. I feel you. I think Carmen paid Clifton off to say her name, but they showed a little flashback of Carmen and Clifton having a date, and I'm like, was that the bowling thing? Not the bowling. The golf thing? Because I missed them actually having a one-on-one interaction. I don't know if I wasn't paying attention or... Oh, definitely worse. Because at least Kyra tried to hide. Kyra was like stuck between two men. No, I'm giving the process a try. I'm really... Sabrina... Well... I'm kind of surprised Laverne and Sabrina never made a connection. Really? Why is that? Sabrina is boring to me. I think Sabrina is one of those people, kind of like Ace. I don't know if you guys can hear my niece, but like I put her down an hour ago, basically, and she's still singing. I think it's kind of like Ace, where a certain person is going to bring your personality out, Like maybe they're not like a me where I'm here on the camera, I'm gonna be on, it doesn't matter who's watching me, I'm just on. Some people, it just takes specific interactions. So I think Sabrina can be fun, she can be more flirty, have more personality, but it's just not coming out. I don't know why. And then maybe that's why she really connects with Demetrius, because a lot of you guys are saying Demetrius is bland. There you go. Two become one. Tori needs to check out Precious again because Sabrina ain't it. Let me really sit here and think, who could I see Precious with? Precious might have to try it with Donovan at this point, because Donovan seemed to be the only person who wasn't put off by her antics today. I don't know. And Donovan, I don't know if yes, the baby is off camera tonight. Absolutely. She was too much last week. What was I saying? Donovan. I didn't really see a serious side from Donovan. That could just be how the date went. Oh no, they already went on a date, didn't they? I'm tripping. Never mind. Scratch all of that. He didn't like her. Well, Precious, the clock is ticking on you, baby. The clock is ticking. Oh. What's wrong with Sabrina? Someone's asking. I think she's just an acquired taste. It just depends. It just depends. 1, Joy and Clifton. 2, Dakia and Eric. But bro, gotta stop playing. Yeah, I agree. I like Dakia and Eric's connection. So far, they are one of the superior couplings. But I don't know why he's entertaining Carmen if y'all have already been connected on the outside and it did not work. Let it go. Let it go. Don't mess with Dakia either. If Precious stays, she should just stick with Wiley. Y'all really see a connection between them? I don't see it. I say that because I expected Sabrina to be the one who everybody else was gonna move around her. Okay, start over. I say that because I expected Sabrina to be the one who everybody else was gonna move around her choices and decisions, if that makes sense. But she isn't seen that way. I don't know if I quite understand. Yeah, I don't think I understand. I don't think Wiley is gonna feel his young connection too long. She was quick to hop off. She said, "What's PO doing? Give me post office. Give me parole officer. That's what I'm feeding for." Yeah, don't mess with Dakia. I have a very soft spot for her, a very soft spot for Joy, and a very soft spot for Ace, although I can see why people aren't connecting with her. I'm sorry, I'm seeing the snow removal people. Okay, I don't have to move my car. We're okay. We are all good. I honestly think Sabrina is too normal/sane. Sorry for these men. It could be. You've got some lively personalities here. You've got Laverne, you've got Clifton, you've got P.O., you've got Wiley, you've got... I could see what... I could kind of see what you're saying. I wouldn't really say normal. I think she's just more subdued. Because I see some other people as normal too. They just are more exuberant people. Yep, the young girl likes P.O. She's trying to have her life set. Okay. I think Eric is just trying to play the game to stay on with Carmen, maybe. And it could have been a scene where it's like, you know, when you know somebody, you just like, hey, what's good? You know, y'all make jokes, but you know what it is between the two of you. Maybe production is just trying to make us think like, oh, damn, is she competition? Ooh, but then again, why would Dakia use the word manipulation? Yeah, maybe there's something under that storyline that we haven't seen yet. Clifton wants Joy and Ace. He wants Ace? Since when? He said that when he had the date with Carmen, Joy, and Ace. He's using Carmen as a strategy. He will ride off in the sunset with Joy. When did he say he wanted Ace, though? I missed that. Ace and Tori, you're saying. I can see that more. Tori better make another connection. Yeah, or he's going to be out of here. And I kind of like him. If I was going to say, okay, so next episode, I'm almost certain that AP is going to leave. After that, a guy that I would like to see leave, based off of not making connections, Wiley. I almost said Wiley the Coyote. I don't know why. There's no correlation. But he is just not a good fit. There's other people whose personalities I might not like, but in terms of who is not thriving in this setting, it's Wiley, so he's got to go. He's got to go. You want PO, but you think Wiley will go? Yeah, same. Same. Clifton looks uncomfortable when the other guy talks about Joy. I would be too. They have been like this since the first night. So I could definitely see him kind of feeling on edge a little bit there. Excuse me. And for all the people who might want Demetrius to go, if you can remember the trailer, he's going to be here for a while. He was seen at a deliberation where he was piping up at somebody. He was seen in a hot tub at one point. He's going to be here for a while. So y'all better get comfortable. That's true. Wiley is next. Why are people jealous already? Because there's a lot more going on that we don't get to see. People are having connections that we don't get to see. So I'm sure they're deeper than what's shown on camera. They always keep the clown, so PO is not leaving yet. This is facts. This is facts. Wiley's not ready for this environment? Yeah. With this specific type of people, I keep saying I think he would have been a better fit for Last Resort. There were a lot more younger women, like women who I feel like would be down for a Wiley type of personality. But this season, I mean, you got Dakia, you got Ace, you got even Tina. Tina's really giving a more mature kind of person. She's 31, but she could easily have the persona, the demeanor of a 41-year-old for sure. And then you've got people like Eric, you've got Clifton, like these it's definitely a more mature cast mentally. SBS. The young girl Tina doesn't actually look, oh God. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, maybe it's the wig. Maybe it's the wig. Maybe it's the wig. That's what I'm gonna go on to, WK. That's what I'm gonna go on to. I think Wiley will go home because I don't like it when when Wiley asks women how old are they. Okay, I mean, I think it's an important question, especially since he's aware that he's the youngest man. I think he just needs to know, first and foremost, are you with the age thing? Because if the age is already a hindrance, then there's no point in connecting. Because for a lot of people, they can't look past that. Side note, E, can you bring back Tuesday live show? I know. It has been hectic over here on the Queen E channel. Maybe in March. Maybe in March. Because on top of me doing a lot on the channel, like I'm taking care of my tyrant here. So she's here for one more week. And we'll see about doing the lives on, I think it was it Tuesdays or Mondays? I think it was Mondays. We'll be back to that. Wiley had a sheltered childhood, books and sports, but that doesn't mean that he can't turn on the charm a bit. I mean, he's out here like, oh, my dad was this person and what, like he likes to flirt. He clearly finds the women attractive. Harness some of that energy and channel it into being like a gentleman on these dates. Be the Casanova. Give us something. When am I done babysitting? Next week. I will be done next week. Tina does not look older than 31 to me. Okay, somebody finally is giving her props. Oh, mercy. Okay, Alexis, damn, you're always coming from my throat and I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Wiley acted like he was in high school that day. Yeah. Wiley's used to being chased. You think? You think so? Maybe it's because he's not my type, so it's kind of hard for me to see like a lot of people chasing him just because I don't see it, but that could be the case. You'll miss the baby when she leaves. She'll be fine. She will be back with her parents. Wiley is a typical jock, all body with no personality, and dumb as a box of rocks. Well, damn, tell us how you really feel. Tell us how you really feel. How old is the baby? If you're asking how old is the baby, she's 2. I'm ready for the new Love is Blind episodes this week. And listen, oh my gosh, I'm just waiting to get off with you guys so that I can go binge that and start filming. If y'all have not tuned in to Love is Blind, if you love the mess on Ready to Love, it will be served to you tenfold on Love is Blind. Let me tell you. Whew. Tenfold. Oh my gosh. Corny line when Wiley told her she looks like a chocolate sundae. Oh, I missed that. I didn't hear that. Not only do I love Eric and Dakia, I would really love for the 2 of them to have kids and produce genius brown babies with... Oh. Okay. Okay. You're gonna binge too. Tori and Clifton are honestly all we got to watch at this point. All we got to watch at this point. Am I feeling anybody else? I like Eric. Sans hiccup. I like Eric. But yeah, you might be right. It gave nothing, Layla? Damn. Your niece is well behaved for a 2-year-old. All the 2-year-olds I know are crying all the time. Oh, no. My best friend did a really good job raising her. I'm not even going to lie to you. She's going to be a typical 2-year-old, obviously. But for the most part, I'm like, man, if God blesses me with infiltrating my womb, I would gladly love a child who was raised like that. For sure. I hope Ace shows up in Truth or Dare. She's too quiet. Yeah. And this Michelle Obama, Meg Thee Stallion, Oprah Winfrey persona that Laverne was trying to paint for Ace, I'm waiting to see it. Because right now, and hear me out, I feel like Ace in about 20 years would be Loretta Devine. That sweet lady with the soft voice and the positivity and always ready to love up on people. But like in this kind of setting, you will be easily looked over. Easily looked over. Oh yeah. Queen, I have to drink some wine watching Ready to Love. I mean, love is, wow, I completely superimposed what I wanted to see in that sentence. I have to drink some wine watching Love is Blind because I don't see none of the couples making it to the altar. Man, after every single proposal, I was like, nope. I feel you. Ace is fading into the shadows, unfortunately. Yeah. Ace gives Solange nose. We like her, but nowhere to be. I'm back. Wow. I can't stand you, Alexis. Well, for those who don't know, they voted the right one off last week. Cornelius said that he had been involved in 2 polyamorous relations. Really? Well, that makes a lot of sense. Because the idea of settling down with one person, it's like you asked him to give up his leg. It's like you asked him to chop it off right now. He was mortified. That would make sense if he's into polyamory. Also, where did you get that information? Not to say you're lying, but wow, okay. Ace just radiates beauty, but I think she knows her worth. And maybe that's why she isn't forceful to be in the men's faces. And I'm not even saying she needs to be in men's faces, but I would love to see her have a blossoming connection with somebody if she has a connection. If she doesn't, then babe, you know, easily bow out. There's no problem with that. There's absolutely no way that all the people casted are all gonna find their person on the show, right? But if she does have a connection, I would like to see it. I would like to see it. I saw his live with Crystal XO. Damn. Damn. Well, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Ace is going to surprise everyone in Clifton during that game. Could you imagine? I would love to see that, though. I would love to see that. I'm not even going to lie. I would love to see that. I wonder who Ace has dated in the past. I don't know. Ooh, another round. Give us the tea on Donovan. So you're saying you know him from high school? Like, what can you give us about him? I would like to know. I would like to know. I know a man like Cornball just from living in Atlanta. LOL, he has the vibe. Anytime y'all bring Atlanta, y'all talking about it. So is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're trying to say? Oh man, Ace isn't revealing who she likes yet, which could be a game changer. You know what? You're correct. I don't know who her top picks are. That could be strategic. She could still be figuring it out, but I'm gonna need her to say it. I'm gonna need her to say it real quick. Ace needs a hippy dippy dude who is vegan with a bun, doing yoga, and living the van life. Maybe. I don't know. Donovan seems polished, but I'm unsure about his personality. Same. I'm not getting anything from him as of yet. Yeah. Not Lenny Kravitz. Oh my gosh. Ace needs a man like Dante from last season. Well, Dante is with Zadia, so I don't know. The way Dante started and how Dante ended. Same with Zadia. And I don't want to harp on last season. Honestly, let's not get too deep in it in the chat. I'm just saying I was bamboozled. That is all. That is all. Ooh, child, LOL. I don't care for Carmen at all. You sure we talking about the same person? Are you talking to me? Because I'm not feeling Carmen either. I'm not feeling Carmen either. Oh yeah, him and Zadia are together. They be doing exercises and stuff on Instagram or something. Now that I do Ready to Love here, I don't know if the algorithm is just like peeping what I'm doing, but they show up all over my explore page on Instagram. Sorry, not Dante. All this time I was thinking Naeem. I apologize. The way Naeem started and ended had me bamboozled. I'm sorry. Dante is with Aisha. My apologies. I never felt Carmen. She is too masculine. I don't even think she's too masculine, to be honest, because I feel like that energy can balance off with the right person. I just think in this kind of environment, that doesn't thrive. The women who are more take charge, the women who are more like, here I am, what are you gonna do about it, don't tend to be successful. Yeah. See, and that's why, listen, so somebody in my comments, I think it was 2 weeks ago or whatever, they were saying, girl, you be lying and stuff because you act like you don't know these people and whatnot. Y'all just saw me for a good 5 minutes talking about somebody when it was not that person. I genuinely be forgetting. Genuinely. That was Naeem. I'm sorry. Don't come for me. I'm but a child of God. I wish I knew who Donovan was. Yeah. AP's too much. She is not soft. She's busy being independent. I don't think she's too much. I honestly wasn't getting enough from her. All that I know from her is she is in the wellness industry, I think. I'm not even sure about that. And that she's a widow and that she's a teacher. But like, that's it. That's all. Setting the record straight, my favorite couple is Dakia and Eric this season. I hope they get it together. I hope they get it together and make it official because I'm really loving them too. I'm really loving them too. AP has her guard up. Yeah. And you know what? It might not even be that she knowingly has her guard up. She might just not be cognizant of how to date post losing someone. Because a breakup, I feel like there's a systematic way that we can work through it. But when you lose somebody and unexpectedly, I feel like how do you gauge when you're ready? Because we memorialize people who have passed, more so a spouse. Yeah, it might not even be like, oh, like I have my guard up. She just might not be connected, might not be aware of how she's coming across, might not just not connected here, just not here. But speaking of Jay and Joy from season 3, they have a podcast together. Yeah, I saw that. I'm rooting for Clifton and Dakia, but I agree. Dakia and Eric are so much more compatible. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Her husband was 14 years older, so none of the men may measure up to her late husband. It's hard to measure up to somebody who passed. Ooh, if you divorce somebody, if somebody cheated on you, you know what? Eventually you can, substitute, if we want to use that word, substitute that person in your life. If they passed away, that's hard. That's a hard one. It's so funny, the people who are catching me talking about Dante and they're behind. Yes, y'all, I made a mistake. Okay. I like Dakia, but not Eric. Really, Junie? Well, how come? Was it because of that scene with Carmen? Joy's mother still not going to like Jay, podcast or not. That is hilarious. Or Eric's twin, Donovan. Yeah, I'm not liking Donovan. Not because he's giving me a reason to, but because he hasn't given me a reason to like him as of yet. Is it me or does P.O. sound like he's from Brooklyn or the Bronx, somewhere in New York City? Man, one of y'all are going to have to corroborate that because I have no idea. Who went home tonight? Nobody. Nobody went home. They left us on a cliffhanger, but the bottom 2 women are Precious and AP. And my prediction / little Snoopy in the little trailer is that AP is the one who went home. I will genuinely be shocked if she's not. Genuinely. Eric seems too good to be true. Yeah. Because then as much as I keep saying I want these guys to show their charm, somebody who has too much charm, they be a play on the low. You think double elimination? I don't think so. I don't think they're going to do a double elimination. Donovan is the father. What? Fatter. Oh my, I can't read. Donovan is the fatter Eric with arched brows. When I tell you guys I cannot stand y'all, I mean it with my whole heart. My whole heart. Why do I feel like Demetrius is arguing with Laverne? When he was saying, Was that Demetrius talking to him? When he was saying, oh, you're not like the typical Laverne that I know? I don't know. I agree with you, Queen. AP might be ready to love, but I feel like the show is not the way for her. Yeah. And her man is, yeah. I feel like not in this way. She very well could be ready to love, but not in this way. Not on a dating show. Demetrius has... Donovan seemed unimpressed and bored in the gentleman's lounge. Yeah, he did. Not ASMR. I hate ASMR. I shouldn't have done that. I absolutely hate ASMR. In the trailer, I highly doubt it's anyone else. What did you say before? I missed that. Why do I feel like Demetrius? Oh, in the trailer. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to watch the trailer back because I was stuck on Sabrina going over to kiss Demetrius. I said, what? Where did that come from? To be completely honest, I don't know how to feel about Laverne at this point. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Vanessa, I agree. But that's how I feel about Ready to Love in general. I feel like Ready to Love, the premise is great. The execution needs a lot of work. Sean, you about to get put on timeout, Sean. Ooh, oh my gosh. I cannot stand you guys. Oh, not Beijing. You know what? Maybe it's about time to call it. Y'all are getting spicy in these comments. Maybe it's about time to call it. Whew, mercy. If Laverne doesn't get any first picks next during the game, he's going to... Oh, absolutely. I think Carmen hit the nail on the head when she said Laverne has a God complex. He likes... Even think about it. His first date, you want to feel my butt? Saying the same thing to Joy. I mean, you could feel my butt. At the mixer, he literally had the Laverne corner and had women cycling in and out of that section. He had the date with Joy, but I wasn't feeling anything on that day. I think he does like being the person who women are gravitated to, but he's not going to make a step towards them. And listen, I'm tired of the narrative that the men on Ready to Love are passive. And that's why I enjoyed Demetrius actually saying, I'm going to pursue you, Sabrina. I'm going to wait to see how he plans on carrying that out. But we don't really see that, especially not this early in the season. It's rare to see a man say, listen, I'm actively going to pursue you. Eric kind of said that too with Dakia saying, you finna be my girlfriend. Like, what's this if that we're talking about? Who else does it too? Clifton, when he's talking about Joy, he's really talking in the future sometimes with her. And I'm like, okay, like I love this direct approach to dating because the passive stuff is annoying. It's annoying. I like you even more now that you allow us to speak freely. I mean, I'm not going to police y'all. Y'all are grown people. Y'all can say what you want to say. I'm just going to be careful which ones I read. That's all. That's all. Laverne wants to get chose. That ain't how this works. No, it is not. No, it is not. Okay, what about all the sexual innuendos on the show? Like I said, Alexis will police. I have 3 moderators on this, so I guess they will police y'all. The sexual innuendos at this point, I feel are inevitable. So I'm not going to get pressed unless it doesn't fit the situation. So when Laverne was on a date with Joy, and they're saying, wow, this is sexual. How is making the pottery that they were making sexual? If they would have said, like, oh, this makes me kind of like tingly. I don't know, something else, but like this is sexual. How How was that sexual? The thing that you made, it wasn't phallic in any way. The action you guys were doing was not sexual. Like, I don't know, it didn't fit. And then when you had, dang, is it always with Joy? Is Joy always involved in the sexual innuendos? Maybe that's the problem. I think it was Joy and Tori at the golf or bowling. I'm mixing up. No, bowling. Golf, I mean. It was golf. Yes, it was golf. And he was like, you want to get your kidneys touched? How does that fit when you guys are playing table soccer? Foosball, that's what it's called. How does that fit in this conversation? How? But when I see it between Joy and Clifton, it kind of makes more sense because he's not so overt with it, you know? Because Joy was like, oh, I can see a bit of me inside of you. And then Clifton is like, I can see a bit of me inside of you. I'm like, okay, he's responding to what was said, but also making the innuendo. So like it fit the conversation and it wasn't too explicit where it's like, come on, y'all are just doing too much. So yeah, I expect it from the Ready to Love cast, but it needs to be tasteful here and there. It needs to be tasteful. It needs to be tasteful. They're touching that wet gush. If her hole is that big, baby, that would not be sexual. That would go see a gynecologist. Mercy. Oh my gosh. We are not talking about Clifton's teeth, child. No. Nope, we're moving on. I didn't seen him come for the people who make comments about his teeth. I will not be the one to catch the heat. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, Miss Pam, not me. We honestly need Sydney and Donovan or Tori. Sydney? Like from last season? We honestly need Sydney and Donovan or Tori to film together because we need energy. I don't know. Oh, from last season. Okay. But a lot of people, they either loved Sydney or were not fans of Sydney at all. So it could be hit or miss. Who knows? Clifton looked like he wanted to punch Laverne when Laverne said that Joy was him. Yeah. And why would it, like, when Laverne speaks, I'm like, okay, I get it. You're trying to be a Casanova, but you're putting it on. And it's too much because the last time he spoke, this woman is peace, love, talking about Ace. She's peace, love, she's joy, she's happiness. She is Michelle Obama, Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, friggin' everybody under the damn sun who is a teensy bit melanated. And now Joy is you. Laverne just be saying stuff to say stuff. He just be saying stuff to say stuff. I feel so bad for Tori in the next episode. He's so sweet. He'd definitely be a good pick for some of the ladies. What happened? Oh, it's Sabrina. I like that he called her out, though. I like that he called her out because, again, like I said, I like to see when connections are made, but I also like to see when connections like end. And so if he was saying, listen, I'm not here to play around. What's your deal? Are you here with me? Are you going to somewhere else? I love that. Be direct. Get to the point. Yes, I'm excited to see how that pans out for sure. Laverne would catch my eye initially. Same. But one conversation and I'd be done. His person. Same. When I saw the pictures of the cast, I was like, Laverne and Clifton, I'm done. Those are the two. And as soon as the season started, I said, Clifton, that's it. That is all. That is all. Yeah. Wiley went to church when the ladies came up. He said, who in the name of Wiley's just there for a good time. He's enjoying the scenery, okay? Laverne is looking at the trees, and Wiley is looking at the beings. Speaking of Sydney, are Phil and Sydney still together? I have no idea. Who knows? Who in the chat knows if they're still together? Because I'm not sure. She's long-suffering, love, happiness, peace, fruit of the spirit, all of them. All of them. The whole Galatians 5, verse 22. She is the entire verse, according to Laverne. Ooh, you love how I just pulled that out of my head because your girl be going to church. Big old Deacon Fernando would not have lasted in a TikTok. I have no place to laugh because I'm a big buddy bands myself, but that was funny. I'm sorry. Whoa. Oh man. Okay. Yo, Sean, I can't stand you. Oh my days. Clifton's lack of fashion sense is getting to me. I don't even notice it. I don't know how you guys are able to pinpoint it every time. I don't notice that he can't dress. But also I can't dress either. Oh, I cannot dress, y'all. And I am willing to just stand 10 toes down in that. Elaine can't dress. Yes, I'm a big body bands, baby. Big body bands. So listen, all of these dating shows that y'all keep saying, Elaine, you should apply. Apply for what? I do not fit the archetype. I am not what they are looking for. Unless the show is called Big Love. I'm sorry, I'm back. Okay. None of and this is me sober. Can you imagine if I had my adult drink today? Okay. None of these couples they writed it out until the wheels fall off. Especially those who oh yeah, absolutely. These people are seeing the sponsorships and the opportunities. And that's not to say that makes them all fake, but it definitely does seem like they stick it out until they can't really ride the clout anymore. So yeah, I feel you. Oh, thank you, Daisy Lee. I appreciate that. Y'all might think I'm fly, but I cannot really take a good look at my Instagram for real. You will see an outfit pop up a good 3 or 4 times. You want to know why? Because I know it works. And that means I have no versatility. I can't dress. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Elaine, you're so smart and have so much personality. Move to Boston, Cambridge, and get you an intellectual brother. Listen, Diana, if that's where they're at, then I will go. If that's where they're at, then I will go. I am tired of these Canadians. I cannot stand them. This is why I connect well with Americans. I feel like they understand my energy. Like, ooh. Also, I love the way that American men are just built. Like they are built different. Built different, that's for sure. Oh my days. P.O. is not coming out of that shirt. Oh, definitely not if Precious is the one requesting. Y'all, leave Clifton alone. He's not as bad as Shane on Love is Blind. I was in dirty white sneakers and tight shirt. This is true. Shane cannot dress. Yeah, I'm Canadian. I'm currently living in Quebec. I just moved here though, like 4 months ago. P.O. had on his Saturday morning clean. He did. He sure did. Girl, don't do it. It's a trap. It's fun and exciting, but once you get the feeling you pulling out, really? Pulling out your eyelashes. Damn. Go to Boston with Mike. Sean, I will not subject myself to a gaslighter like Michael. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm so upset that I wasn't fully paying attention due to my tyrant. But when I watched it back in the morning when I was editing the video, I was like, wow, this man, he be gaslighting this woman so much. And on the after party, he was, I'm sorry for the Ready to Love people. We're just taking a minute tangent here. He was like, oh no, I knew I was wrong. I had just been caught, so I just had to keep up the story. Nope, not for me. Yeah, but Clifton's dressing should be illegal. He had on a short sleeve. Did he? You know what? I have one. No, I might not have it anymore, but I definitely had one in university. Yeah, I did. See, I can't dress. If Clifton can't dress, I definitely cannot dress. That's a fact. Right, Vanessa? Oh my gosh. He's such a liar. Michael is a no. Yeah. Michael will get some hot grips on the lap, Medea style. You hear me? Pop, pop. Pop, pop. Talk about, yeah, I've never lived with a roommate. I've never lived with a female before. Mind you, there are 2 women in your household. He's crazy. He's crazy. Y'all remember that guy? I know we said a tangent. Okay, I'm off it after I make this statement. Y'all remember that guy? It was a black couple, and he lied about everything. He's like, yeah, I'm a coach. No, I'm a principal. No, I'm a yoga teacher. Oh no, I'm a anthropologist. He had every profession under the sun, and I'm like, oh, you're crazy. You are a pathological liar. And I saw his thing with his current wife. I don't know if they got married, but she was the fiance at the time. And he was like basically atoning for all the things that he said on the show. And he was like, yeah, for sure. Like, I was not in a good place. And I'm like, you don't say. Okay, moving off of Married at First Sight. We're back to Ready to Love. His name was Michael too. It's the name. The Michaels and the Chris's. It's the Michaels and the Chris's. You can't trust them. You can't trust the Michael. You can't trust the Chris. Damn. I know. I miss the Mondays too. Honestly, I'm gonna try my best for March. We'll do March. The baby will be home, and maybe the shows will have slowed down a little bit because, whew, I'm almost at 15K, y'all. Exciting. I still can't believe that it hasn't even been a year and a half since I've been doing reviews on this channel, and we're almost at 15K. I started doing reviews at 144 subscribers. That blows my mind. And I know there's other people who have like crazy exponential growth, but to me, that's insane. To me, that's crazy. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I've never met a Michael that I like. Damn. Never trust a Chris. It's the Michaels and the Chris's. It's the Michaels and the Chris's. Your birthday's in March, Alexis. Okay, I gonna come back just for you. Just for you. A period, Papa, period. Oh yeah, any last thoughts on this show? Yeah, we'll do the last 10 minutes here. Any last thoughts on Ready to Love? Sean, you're done. You're done. My brother's name is Chris, and he's a major dog. And I'm pretty sure I said this last week, but the Zimbabwean boys that I was raised with, every time they would act up, like in the streets, their alias would be Chris. Their alias would be Chris. I want the Fine Daddy from My Mom, Your Dad to come on Ready. Yes. Ooh, yes. Oh, that man was chef's kiss. The Christian one, right? He was beautiful with his little suck. Listen, I may be young, but I'm a sucker for salt and pepper. I don't know what it is. The bald head, the salt and pepper, you still got to be within the 10-year range for me. If he's within the 10-year range, it's a done deal. And don't let him be husky either, or I'm dead. Yes. Your birthday's February 29th? That is so unfortunate. Oh no. But then you guess you have 2 birthdays. That, okay, maybe it works out. Right? It's time for Sean to go to bed. Sean. It's about time for Sean to go. Okay, Sean, we're done with you. We are done with you. Love is Blind Japan is where, you know what? The way you guys have been bullying me to get on it, I guess I'm gonna do it. I guess I'm just gonna have to do it. Not you making it about your oh my gosh, Alexis. It's the guilt trip for me. It's the guilt trip for me. Husky, salt, and pepper, and bearded. Woo! And don't let him be dark-skinned. Don't let him be dark-skinned. Don't let him be dark-skinned. I've been enjoying watching Love is Blind Japan. I don't speak Japanese and usually wouldn't want to bother reading subtitles, but I have found it enjoyable. And you know what? I think that's why I'm like, okay, I'll give it a try, because I don't mind reading subtitles. I watch Korean dramas literally all the time. So it's just the problem for me is that I'm a TV addict. I wouldn't have a whole channel dedicated to TV shows if I wasn't already an addict. So y'all are trying to add more to my plate. And you're making me go down a slippery slope here. I already have a problem. You guys are aiding in my problem. But I'm gonna do it still. Bald bearded but no eyebrows. Oh, God. I'm not mad at Demetrius. I actually find him, he wouldn't be like what I would create, but if he was to come my way and I was in the age bracket, yeah, I would look his way. I would look his way. I think he's like 50, but I'm ready. Oh, man. I prefer to read subtitles versus listening to the voiceovers. Yeah, voiceovers on Netflix, I don't, they're horrible. They're horrible. I'm not into Demetrius. I don't blame you. I could see why you're not into it. I could see why you're not into it, and I could see why people are at the same time. Lane, you mean dark skin with salt and pepper, like Jamaican Peter from Real House. Oh, I don't watch Real Housewives. I have no idea who you're talking about. Let me Google it. Peter. Real Housewives of Miami? Oh, Atlanta? Let me see. Peter Thomas, is it? Oh, no. 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 That's... That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. That is not what That is not what I meant. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, wow. It is really important to be specific, huh? Because if you just take the words that I use, that is Peter. Peter is exactly what I described, but that is not what I saw in my mind at all. You like, hey, if you think he's sexy, that's great. I'm woo, mercy. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. You guys are in rare form today. I love it. Thank y'all for saving my time. I started Brazil and wasn't feeling it so far. I'll stop and switch to Japan. Yeah, I'm hearing that people aren't liking Brazil. But yeah, try Japan. Yeah, and he isn't thick. Yeah, that's right. Thick was a caveat. Thick was a caveat. That is necessary. That is necessary. Yes. Yes. Demetrius without a beard would look like Steve Harvey without a mustache. With that being said, I think this is a good time for me to dip. It has been great talking to you guys today. Watching the show was always a journey with you guys here. Be blessed. Have a great weekend. For those of y'all who were raised Adventist like me, happy Sabbath. And for everybody else, y'all need to go see the Lord on Sunday. Okay. Y'all need to go be with the Lord on Sunday. Mercy, God. Oh, wow. No, I'm gonna love y'all and leave y'all. It's always great. Always great. Thanks for tuning in, Daisy. For the Love is Blind people, I will try to put out... I feel like we're able to have a better conversation when I post them out one at a time. So I'm not going to like put 2 out Saturday like I did last week. So I'll probably put 6 Saturday, 7, 8, 9 as you know. Yeah. Shabbat shalom. Come on now. What you know about that? Ew. Thank you, Vanessa. Received and reciprocated as always. And I will see you guys next week. Ciao.